Hey everybody, I'm Joey Wargachuk, and this is my tarot and guidance video for July the 2nd to July the 8th, 2018. I don't know about you, but it's summer, and I'm really excited to go head first into finding out what the upcoming week has in store. I've had a really bad head cold, so I apologize for sounding very sinusy. I'm hopped up on all the echinacea in the universe. So I'm going to give the cards a really good shuffle. And let's see what is in store for Monday the 2nd. We've got the star. And you know what the star is all about? It's about hope. It's about making a wish, making a plan that's maybe 5 years in the future, and keep doing what you're doing. But as long as you have hope and you have an action plan and a dream, you can survive. You can outlive any kind of torture, any kind of pain, and any kind of suffering as long as you have a plan. So it's very important and very wise to think, what dream do you want to set out into the universe? What kind of hopes do you want to make? And just keep doing what you're doing. Keep day by day. Keep going with the flow, and you will make it to your star. You will make your hopes and your dreams come true, because hope is more powerful than any suffering, than any darkness, than anything in the whole existence of existences. Hope can change everything. So be hopeful. Monday the 2nd. So the crystal card and crystal guidance, these are the Happy Soul crystal cards created by Diane Cooley, the owner of Happy Soul, and myself. We love these cards, and these cards are filled with amazing crystal information and crystal guidance. And Monday the 2nd, let's see what card corresponds. We've got, oh my god, I had such a spiritual experience with this crystal, and it connects to the heart chakra. So Lemurian Aquatane calcite is about inner knowledge. It takes you into the ocean where your heart and your third eye are activated with Lemurian consciousness. And Lemuria is a continent that is located in the Pacific that was around the time of Atlantis. And they were keepers of great infinite knowledge of all of the universe and existence. And when we tap into that knowledge, it allows us to understand for things for what they are and what they will be. The question this crystal poses to us is, how can you find inner knowledge? So the information that you need is inside of you in order for you to make the wishes that you want. So make a wish based on the knowledge that's being conveyed to you on a higher plane. So just so everybody knows, Snaps is going nuts very much for this laser. He loves lasers. So we play with the laser with him every day, but sometimes he forgets that Joey is very busy doing these tarot and crystal guidance videos. But, you know, when you've got a cat that you love, you have to put him first. So, very excited for Monday. Connect to your heart so that you can understand truly what your dreams are, so that you can make a wish for the future. Make a plan, make a dream, make a goal for 5 years in the future. So 5 years from 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. So where are you going to be? Where do you want to be? What is your dream life for 2023? I kind of know what I want, but I want you to tell me in the comments where you want to be. What is your dream life in 2023? So Tuesday the 3rd, we've got the Tower. Sudden insight, realization, an explosion of realizing that things that you consider to be important in your life no longer are, and that you can move on to greater, bigger things. It's like breaking through the shackles. One of my favorite kind of stories around the Tower is William Blake talks about the road to success leads to the Tower of Wisdom. Now, if the Tower of Wisdom is the infrastructure and how you live your life, what's so wonderful about the Tower is that when you climb up to the Tower and you see the world for what it is, it's completely different from the way that you live your life. And when you have this sudden realization, you're hit by lightning, which is totally my secret symbol. Whenever I see lightning, I know that the universe is there with me and that I'm on the right track. So when lightning strikes the tower, it destroys everything, kills everyone except for you. You're allowed to go off live a new life, a better realization, a better you, and take the knowledge from the tower and maybe share it with people as a warning or as a guide for yourself. But you are now free to be closer to your higher self. So don't be destroyed by the fact that maybe learning about something about maybe being fired from your job, or learning that your partner is lying to you, or finding information out that there are certain things that don't add up. Take them as blessings and move forward. And the crystal card for Tuesday the 3rd is Amber. And Amber connects to your solar plexus. And what's so wonderful about the solar plexus is that it is where your will, your strength is. And Amber is soothing, and it calms and emotionally healing. So this crystal is very powerful. It's given to usually children to help them deal with teething. It allows people who have anger management problems, helps to calm them down. If you're dealing with a sudden realization and that makes you very angry and upset and frustrated and betrayed, Amber will help you deal with that trauma and work through it very, very quickly and easily. And the question that Amber brings to us is, does your inner child need a voice or compassion? So sometimes you need to listen to your inner child and you need to communicate to it. And sometimes it can be a monster, it can be nasty, it can be demanding, and you have to be the soothing, calming energy. So use your solar plexus, which is about your will, your strength, and your energy, to calm and soothe your inner child. Wednesday the 4th is the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is dealing with regrets, dwelling in the past, focusing on the things that you need to let go of. And I know what that's like. Don't think about the things that didn't work out. Don't think about the people who are no longer in your life that never will come back. Stop thinking that what happens if so-and-so shows up and ruins my life again. They won't. They've moved on into another sphere of their own life. You don't exist anymore. I know that really sucks. But you have to come to the realization that dwelling on the past and dwelling on the things that don't serve you anymore is preventing you from seeing the opportunities and wonderful things in your life. So you need to move forward and move on and celebrate the positivity of your life, and maybe sometimes burn the bridge. Burn the bridge. Burn it. So the crystal card for Wednesday is the guidance card that explains how to use our tarot deck. So I usually pull another card when one of the instruction cards come up, and it's Amazonite. And it's all about motivation, connecting to your heart chakra, which is about love and compassion and living your life through your heart. So what do you love? What do you focus on, the things that you love? And Amazonite motivates you into action and to speak in your own way without fear of judgment. And the information that it brings that is so important is, where do you need more motivation? And the motivation is letting go of the past, not focusing on the past, not focusing on the things that no longer serve you, not thinking about the exes or the people who harmed you or hurt you, thinking that they're going to show up and destroy the party. They're off living their own lives. They're off dealing with their own problems and having their own fears. Maybe you're their biggest monster. And the thing is, it's like, send them love, send them light, let go of them. Every time they show up into your thoughts of like, oh, well, what about so-and-so? Wish them love, wish them light, and let them evaporate in your mind. Just let them go. So Thursday the 5th, we've got... Wow, there's a lot of strong messages coming up this week, all about letting go of the past. So we've got the 7 of Swords, which is leaving a difficult situation, walking away from a job or a relationship or a routine that no longer serves you, and saying goodbye to it. It's exactly what the last card was about. It's just giving it up, letting it go, letting the universe, going into a better situation and realizing there's nothing you can do about the past. Sometimes you have to let things go. Wow, it's so transformational, because Swords is all about your intellect, crisis, and conflict that happen in your mind. So let go of the negative thought forms that are making you think that you can't move forward. You have to move forward. It's all you can do. So Thursday, the crystal card, Heart Chakra again, which is all about, we've been having an amazing theme with Heart Chakra crystals. Rhodonite is about love, and it's about physical love. It grounds your heart chakra energy and brings your love energy to the physical plane. So sometimes you need a physical hug. You need someone who's going to be physically there for you. And when you're dealing with traumas and physical and situations where you're going through a lot of stress and pain, you need someone to hold you up physically and be there for you, give you the love that you need, and don't be afraid to ask for it or look for it. And the question this brings to mind is, has your love been too idealized? When you ultimately idealize your idea of what love is supposed to be, you stop seeing love that's right in front of you. So don't look at magazines and music videos and have these ideas that some rock star lover is going to come and save the day. They may, but look for the person who's your best friend or your relationship partner or the people that are right there, always giving you the hugs and the love that you need and lending an ear and answering your text messages instantly. Be thankful for the physical love that's constantly in your life and show gratitude, because then more of that will show up in your life. Your heart chakra is about unconditional love, but remember that it's very important to self-love and self-care. Show physical love to yourself. Take care of yourself. Eat as often as you need to. Hydrate. And remember to blink and breathe. So Friday the 6th, we've got dealing with issues with sleeping, anxiety, and stress, worrying about the future. So you won't let go of the past, and you're not letting go of the future, and you're worrying about the future. You need to ask your guides, talk to your higher self, let the universe, let your angels worry about it. Stop worrying about the future and just let go to the universe. It's a wonderful thing. When I see this card show up, stop living in your head and live in the real life. Live in the real world. Be present. Take a deep breath. Ground. And stop going, what if this? What if that? Just say, no, now I am fine. I am safe. I am here. And I'm going to enjoy life as it comes, because you never know what's going to happen next. There's no way you can plan for the future. And yes, it's sometimes better to plan for the worst and hope for the best, but stop letting it affect your physical and mental well-being. So the crystal card for Friday is, wow. It is Aquamarine, heart chakra again. It's about emotional clarity. It brings perspective when feeling overwhelmed or conflicted. So Aquamarine is my birthstone. I am Pisces, and I was born in March, and it's all about just basically bringing perspective into your life. Look at all the positive, good things that are going on. So the question this brings it to is, what would you gain from less conflict? Stop looking for fights and let go of them, and look for compromises and kindness and unconditional love. Saturday the 7th, we've got, wow, this is pretty intense. Lots and lots of swords. Self-sabotage. What are you doing that is actually preventing you from getting your goals? Self-sabotage is a really big thing, because what happens with self-sabotage is that we do little things along the way that screw us up in the end. And this is what prevents us from moving forward and obtaining our dreams, is the little telling people about things that we're up to when we shouldn't, connecting people that shouldn't be connected by like saying, oh, you should meet this person and this person, even though you know it's a toxic match. Or basically not respecting other people's time or other people's ability. And I know that sometimes I'm guilty of making plans with people and then canceling because I'm sick or stressed out and I feel really bad. But the thing is, it's like, try to live your life with more integrity and be also listening to yourself and what your needs are. Rest and hydrate and breathe and blink, and self-sabotage will happen less. The crystal card for Saturday is Aqua or Quartz. Listen. So it's connected to the throat chakra, and it creates a strong connection between your throat chakra and your third eye, and to facilitate communications with other realms. So listening to your angels, fairies, being more playful, but listening overall in general. So how can I allow more time for listening? Listen to other people that you're in relationships with or at work. Listen to different put yourself in other people's shoes, be compassionate, being loving, and use your third eye to basically keep note of all the things that are going on. Paying attention to conversations that are happening around you, listening, paying attention to number patterns and different kinds of sequences that are going on is another form of listening, because you're paying attention to what the universe is trying to communicate to you. So listen to the people around you and listen to the things that are going on in your life. Sunday the 8th is, the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups is pull your head out of the clouds. Stop living in illusions and delusions. Stop saying that, oh my God, I can't do things without, there being a disaster. The only thing is that sometimes people live entire lifetimes in their mind and don't even bother doing things. I've had so many conversations with friends who have big plans to do things, and when you talk to them 6 months, they're just like, oh, that's never going to happen. I don't have enough money, or I don't have the support, or someone already is doing it better. It doesn't matter. We live in a world where whatever idea you have, it's already being done 1,000 times over. So if you're really passionate and want to do something, do it. And I much rather fail 1 billion times and say that I tried than to say, oh, it wasn't worth even doing it at all. And the thing is, it's like you have to kind of evaporate the delusions and the thought forms that prevent you from retaining your dreams in reality. So the crystal card for Sunday is Kunzite. Heart chakra again. Wow. So it's all about divine love. And Kunzite helps you to release negativity in your heart, replacing it with the divine love. And the negativity of not being able to attain your dreams and listening to the negative thought forms that are going in your head needs to be vaporized by the power of Kunzite, because it replaces it with divine love, which means your higher self is, and you know that the guiding universe wants you to succeed and bring good things into manifestation. So the question it brings into this is, what will help you feel that the universe is there for you? Think about how the universe wants you to succeed and bring certain things and opportunities in your life, but you have to say yes, and you have to, when you think about something and the universe starts to bring people and things into play for you to go with the flow of it. If you resist it and say no, the universe is going to go, well, you asked for it, I gave it to you, why aren't you going with the flow? You have to follow the waterfall and make it happen. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in to yet again another Tarot and Crystal Guidance video. Thank you for your wonderful support, purchasing the Happy Soul crystal cards, signing up for my online workshops on Udemy. Search my last name, Wargachuk, Wargachuk. Thank you for all the personal messages and presents that you guys sent to Snaps. He appreciates cat treats and catnip. Thank you for all the wonderful personal messages, and thank you for the people who book readings and come to my workshops at Happy Soul at 961 Bloor Street West. This has been a really wonderful summer. There's been a lot of really hard things and losses that have happened in my life, and I'm just starting to get back up on my feet. I appreciate all of the support, and I look forward to creating more videos and more podcasts in the future. Sending lots of love and light and crystal blessings. Have a really great week, guys.